All right, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, election day. I hope you guys have gotten out and voted already. Um, yeah, apparently we're gonna not have to watch the political ads anymore. That's a good thing. That's a good reason to have election day here. We're dropping into our first game of Battle Royale. We have our first cup of coffee on this, well, it's still dark outside, Tuesday morning. We are getting started a little bit early today. I'm not sure why, but we are. I got to turn off my audio. I was playing Resurgence last night with the normal squad, and well, I typically turn off my push to talk while we're playing that. All right. So I posted a short video on YouTube last night. It's kind of a rehash of the longer video that I have. And someone said, hey, every long video you do on YouTube, make sure to post a short. Kind of like a commercial for your video. I was amazed in the first, 12 hours. We had over 2,000 views on it, so that's kind of cool. Ryan, good morning. C-Tuck, LS Mini Bikes, B-Tuck. Good morning. So we're just getting started here, and hopefully it's not as sweaty on a Tuesday as it has been, but we'll see. Yeah, I closed up the mountain yesterday, so no more mountain activities till we get back from Florida. We actually have a gate across the entrance to the mountain road, and I locked that up. All right, where are we going to go? Looks like the circle's slightly offset south. Not enough to know where it's going to go, but a little bit. Obviously, I like grabbing a bunker first, so let's do this guy right over here. Should be okay. Man, that's a long plane flight. 75 people, 86 people in the lobby. Melanie, good morning. Normally, Melanie does not come in and say good morning. She hangs back until there's some drama, and then she'll speak her mind. But good morning, Melanie. Demonic Angel, good morning over on Twitch. All right, let's see if we can get this contract. It is election day. I hope everybody's already done their vote thing. The best part of election day is we don't have to watch any more ads after today. We get to watch some other kind of ads instead. Aaron Ellis, good morning. Kind of want to get a smaller weapon. There we go. That's good enough. Let's go get it while we can. Now, we're not very far away from where the plane flew over, so we got to watch out for baddies right away. But yeah, today is the last day here in North Carolina before we head to Florida, so I'm kind of excited to do that for a while. Even though I'll miss all of my mountain activities, but we'll have nice beach activities instead. Nugu, congratulations on 1K subscribers. Yeah, I posted a short video yesterday afternoon. We were at like 575 or something like that. And overnight we picked up 2,000 views on that video and 400 and something subscribers, so that's pretty amazing. Who knew people would be interested about an anvil? But I guess so. All right, we need a little bit more cash. We'll get to this buy station and everything is good. I guess the bad thing is now that I'm 1,000 subscribers, you guys are probably going to get inundated with ads on the live stream. I think I can turn it off though. I know it's a little more friendly than the Twitch setup. I haven't even looked this morning at the YouTube console to see what the options are to turn things on and off. Wins before vacation. If we're going to get wins, we're going to have to go into boot camp most likely. Alright, let's get in a safe spot and then evaluate the map situation. This isn't really the safest spot. Alright, looks like it's probably going to be suburbs somewhere. Probably around here is where it's going to end. We did not pick up our key card. That's a problem. We were in such a hurry. Hold on, we'll go back and see if we can find it. Ryan says we need to do a blacksmith ASMR. I'm not sure what ASMR is. I'm so used to a military family and stuff where everything's an acronym, so pretty much every... Oh, I bet the card is gone already. If we didn't pick it up, it has disappeared. Well, that's the way that goes. You live and learn. So yeah, so what is ASMR? As some more something. I don't know. I'm sure Ryan will tell us. I guess we'll do this contract since we blew it on the last one. But yeah, everybody on YouTube, let me know if there's ads on there. I think there is a way to turn them off. So we'll get those toned down if they show up. Shorts are great for getting to this point. Keep up the algorithm. Yeah, that's what somebody said. Somebody said long videos are good for revenue long term, but shorts are how you get followers. So, and that makes sense. You know, they're doing exactly what the TikTok people were doing. Loadout marker. I don't know why we want it, but we got it. All right, I really don't know how to get on the roof of this building. Maybe the zip line? Sure. There are ads. CTUC. All right. How long are the ads, and are they obnoxious? Because I'm pretty sure we get them turned off. It's a video that focuses on pleasing sounds instead of any talking. Oh, okay. Wow, pleasing sounds. I thought my talking was a pleasing sound. Well, guess you live and learn. I don't know if working in the black shop has pleasing sounds. You have the roar of the forge going all the time. Then you have the banging of the hammer on steel. I guess that could be considered a pleasing sound to someone. We are not very skilled at finding this box, are we? Glad they put that close by. All right, key card this time. YouTube Red doesn't have ads, Alec. It was 4 seconds. All right, 4 seconds isn't bad. I could even deal with a 4-second ad. All right, do we go to train station or do we just go right over here? I think we just cross the river and hope for the best. Roar of the Forge is exactly what Ryan is talking about, and the ring of the hammer. We could do something like that. Maybe put some bougie music in the background. Nah, maybe skip the music, of course. See if we can get some. We'll see if we can get some birds and squirrels to hang out outside the blacksmith shop and add a little wild. We just heard somebody landing. No! Stop. That is not the other guy. He's coming back for stuff, I'm sure. Whatever. Let's go get our bunker before we lose it. Ryan, I was able to skip the ad. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys can skip the ad, that's good. It concerns me, like on Twitch. I wish ad skip was a thing. We minimized it to like 30 seconds of ads an hour, so it's not horrible, but it's still not what we're about.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
So did he not make it in here? Or did he close the door once he got in? Oh, look at that. And has he already been in and out, or we don't know.
Be advised. Marked up all safe zone locations on your TAC map.
All right, so we're going this way. We're gonna go back out the front door. It's most likely that guy's just waiting by the thing.
Gas moving in.
Somebody's climbing a ladder above us. When in doubt, run it out, right? No! Ah, that was not good. All right, we got to get out of the gulag. Spider Corey 8. Sounds like a bot name. All right. Got to run away to get it. Twitch only 30-second ads. It's AM. Worth it. First time chat. Notorious launch. He's top 250. Notorious, I am not top 250. I'm probably bottom 250, but Notorious launch. Thanks for coming by this morning. It's awesome. First time chatter on Twitch. And I don't mean to be ignoring our Twitch people. Yeah, it was good to get the 30-second ads. It took me a long time to figure out how to turn those down. You know, we don't have the ammo to be thrashing a car that runs by. All right. Okay, ads in the middle of the stream was annoying, LOL. Yeah, I don't know how YouTube ads work. I know when you watch like YouTube videos, you do get mid-roll ads, but I think we can cut them out. Again, I haven't actually looked at the YouTube console to tell me how to do it yet. We're all learning this together. All right. Well, we do have a buy station right in front of us.
Recon drones are on patrol. Check your tac map and
I
stay
think we're
out
going
of
to move
range.
towards that buy station. See if we can load up our inventory. All right, we're goodish on ammo. We need a little bit more. More is always better. Guess that's it. Maybe another utility box? I don't know. We really don't want to be right here. This is usually a pretty good building to defend. But if we defend this, then we have to run across the street later. So I'm thinking this building would be the best.
Recon's gonna pass right over you. Relocate, pronto.
All right, we made it out of the recon zone. There's two guys in the zone. Fortunately, they're taking my building. I think that was the same guy that killed me earlier. He deserved it. I don't know. Going to that circle early is going to be a bad thing. But we kind of at least need to get across the street. I think we're going to smoke it because I feel like there's people out here. There are people everywhere in this building. You know what?
Dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I have my thermite or my lethal button on the letter G, which is pretty hard to reach. I have to take my finger off the strafe key to make that work. All right, let's go ahead and hit the roof. We got people all over up there. Got a hit, but not a, didn't get a down out of that. Verified what we thought. We don't want to go up on the roof. Go ahead, call me a camper, because that's what we are. We are camping this window. Todd, good morning. All right, Dinger, what's up? And Cracked Entity, what's up? All right, well. So did he give up on the idea of coming in? think he's sneaking. He's being sneaky. Not the funnest area to defend. Probably shouldn't worry about that side. All right, it's going to get sporting here. Pete, good morning. Cracked entity. What's my KD right now? I don't know. Yesterday it wasn't good. We got a guy across the street. Surely he's going to run in front of that bus.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Didn't mean to thermite the tree. I didn't get an assist, so he must have gotten up and ran. How's our ammo? We're okay on ammo.
Got gas moving in.
All right, we got 11 people. That seems like a lot.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Down to 10. Win this thing.
Of course, we got the shotgun guy. Oh my goodness. Fifth place. That was not good. Maybe jumping back in that window wasn't a good thing. We had shotgun guy kind of sealed up with thermite. We could have thrown another one on that window. Probably would have worked out better. All right, so we only had 6 operator kills. It felt more than that, but it wasn't. Fifth place. We'll look at the KD for cracked entity. I can't imagine it's going to be good. Azraf, good morning. Welcome in. Azraf Zahid. Where's KD? KD's over here. Stats. Battle Royale stats. So 0.8 is our KD recently because we've been playing poorly. Lifetime, we're still at a 0.97. So we are just slightly above average. We have 28 wins. We have no wins in the last 10 games. Best finish is a 3rd place. And we just got a 5th place, so it's about like you would expect. Call me Pug, good morning, welcome in. Who else do we miss? The Janderson. Twitch is a 30-second ads. We talked about that. Cracked Entity. You just killed an iridescent player. Way to go. I didn't see that. I don't know what how do you know they're iridescent when you kill them? Do they like glow all fancy and stuff? Pete, just working the front desk. Good deal. Slayer, good morning. Welcome in. Man, I missed a lot of stuff in chat. Guess I was locked in there for a couple minutes. Oh, shotgun guy in the building. How do we mess that up? All we had to do was keep our distance. We had a gas mask. We could have ran straight ahead, turned around on him, thrown another thermite. But going back inside a building probably wasn't the right thing to do. That's his only strength is the close game. Well, I guess he has another weapon. He could have swapped up and probably no-scoped us with his Car 98 or something. You should be proud of yourself killing someone that has been iridescent. Yeah, I don't even know what iridescent really is. I don't even know where you would know. I think I'm like silver, maybe. I don't know. Bronze, rust. I'm probably rust. You know he's iridescent because the ranked operator skin. Okay, so you can tell by the skin that he wears. So he's a top 250. So that's what you were saying. That guy was a top 250. And that's the thing about Battle Royale solos. So much of the game is third parties and, you know, deflection shooting where somebody really doesn't have a good eyes on you. So even a broken clock is right twice a day, so I can get a couple kills. I do need to work out my lethal and tacticals. I don't like taking my fingers off the strafe keys. I don't even see this guy. Yeah, taking my fingers off the strafe keys to do the lethals and tacticals is not good. New dude, coffee break for 15 to 20 seconds of ads while game is loading. Is there that long of ad? Is it 15 to 20 seconds or is it 4 seconds? Because that's not good. First time chat. Bugga 1902, followed from India. That's amazing. Liam wants to know Trump or Carmella. One of the two will be president. That's all I have. That's all we know. I'm just glad that the election is today and that we don't have to watch any more political ads. That's the win for everybody. All right, circle's pushed off to the north. Let's go ahead and jump up here, see if we can get a contract right away. Again, we want to get our foresight as quick as possible. I think what we're going to do is loot up in this area. Well, it depends on where this contract goes. I was going to say we'll loot up in this area, let the first circle close so we have a good idea which bunker is going to be in the right direction. But maybe we shouldn't be picky. We should just do what we can do. Well, we found a trash can. All right, that's actually a good direction for us. Oh my goodness, get the box. Something, a shotgun, and now we'll stick with what we got. They're interrupting with short ads. You can determine that, so 15 seconds for a coffee break. It's better than random interruptions. Yeah, okay. I'll find a way to turn those off because I really don't care about the monetization of live streams. That's not our intent here. Figure out how to turn them down or something. Alright, we kind of got off track. We kind of want to get our contract as quickly as possible so we can get foresight. We've got a portable buy, which is good. We can get that on the roof as we're getting the contract. That way we can get our load out right away. Gordash, good morning. Why is that guy just sitting in here? He was talking to someone. He's probably talking to his wife. She's saying, honey, why are you still playing video games? Alright, Liquid Steel. We're not a political channel, and if you start calling people stupid, we don't really need you here. I don't care what politician you're talking about, but as soon as you start saying Trump is for the stupid people's president, well, you're kind of showing your own colors there that you're not very smart. So yeah, Liquid Steel, one more of those comments and you're out of here. All right. Yeah, I mean, as we know, most politics are worthless, and anybody that is passionate about something like that and start hating on people because of what they think of, that's childish. Emily, good morning. Welcome in. Selbor, welcome in. All right. Bobby Drake Gaming. Happy birthday, Bobby Drake. Bobby Drake is 27 years old and an aspiring Warzone champion. Now, I don't know. I don't know what Bobby Drake aspires to be when he grows up. Oh, I'm running in circles here, looking at chat. I don't even know what the bunker looks like. Notorious, let him know. Let him know, Gladius. Yeah, I mean, we do talk about other stuff on the channel. Sometimes we'll talk about art, drama, but we try not to talk about religion or politics. It is just not what we're about. All right, looks like we get specialist. And we forgot to put down our buy station when we had a chance. So what are we going to do about that? Could wait for our free loadout and spend our money on something else. We could try to drop this buy station right in this hole. What's the chances of that working out? 0. Didn't quite get the thing we wanted. Sorry, we're not going to stay here anyway. Oh, it did come down. What do we need? We don't really need much. Let's go get our free loadout. It's at the gas station. What could go wrong here? Nothing much. Boxes. I'm sure somebody else wants to get here. Cracked Entity, are you a visual thinker or a verbal thinker? Cracked, I'm probably a visual thinker, but I use verbal notes to remind myself not to forget stuff. So even if I wasn't streaming, I would probably be talking the whole time just to keep it reminding myself that I need to be doing something different. Like right now, we should be figuring out, are we going to run another contract or what are we going to do? We might should just pick up a bounty. Maybe it'll get poached and then we'll end up with a key card. But yeah, as far as like when I'm working and things, I think visual, if I can see something and visualize it, I could probably get it done. But I think I can operate off of written and verbal instruction also. Sounds noisy around us. I think there's somebody ratting around somewhere. Like to swap out my vest for, oh, we have specialists. We don't need a different vest, so we're okay on that. I guess I'm not good at, well, I do a lot of reading, but I'm not good at reading and keeping my attention span very long. Like a technical manual or something, I'm just looking for the information that I need right now and not really trying to learn an entire process. All right. Guess we're not going to get a stealth vest. Our bounty is pretty far away. Circle's probably going to pull back our way, so we're going to stay there. You cannot visualize at all, so you have to rely on verbal thinking only. Cracked entity. Man, I can't even imagine. You can't visualize. So, like, if you were going to construct something, and you know that, like, you want to put 4 wheels on a box to make a car, you can't visualize that in your mind about where the wheels would go and what they might look like, how they might attach. It seems odd to me, but man. All right, we are hunted. We're double yellow, so let's get some altitude, which is probably a bad thing. There's 2 guys around here, which is kind of weird too. We're going to keep some distance. We're actually going to run away and get some more altitude. I feel like there's somebody else back there. So we're going to keep running for a second. There was somebody below us when our bounty was coming, but I don't think they were as dedicated. He's still in that building that we left. I guess we'll check for gear. Maybe a little cash. Maybe a key card. Nope. All right, so this guy's still in that building. He's on the back corner, and he's jumping. And this is a problem. He's going to be up by the time we get there. Don't over chase. I would say that would be over chasing, and we did it. All right, we got our stealth vest that we finally wanted. Bunch of gear. New dude, due to a recent change, once you're monetized, the creator can't turn them off for live streams, but you can control them. That's the coffee break idea. You'll figure out the next few days. New dude, I'll figure that out because, yeah, I don't really like them pushing ads. There's got to be a way I can turn it off. I should be able to say, I do not want to monetize my live streams. All right, we were getting sniped over here a second ago. So we're going to do the right thing and run away. They should do like they should do picture-in-picture ads where like our new dude says that we can run a coffee break ad between games, but still have like at least part of my screen up, or put my screen in a window or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What do we got? We have a utility box, a UAV, 2 UAVs. New dude, apologize to everybody for the book in chat. That wasn't a book. That was good. Yeah, if we can get a set break, that might be better. I wonder if that means that I have to interact with it. That I'll have to click something when to start the ad. I guess we'll figure it out. I'm still hoping there's a way just to turn it off. All right. Just trying to get these boxes from making noise. It's pretty loud around here. Let's go ahead and get back over here somewhere. We've got to move anyway. Listening. Waiting. Right on the edge of this thing. Looks like we missed it.
Recon drones flying in for another test. Watch your position.
All right, this is the back of the bunker. And we did drop a buy station down there.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Probably want to stay out of this UAV thing for a second. Guy coming up out of the bunker right now.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Everybody's looking that way. All right, well, we're going to do the right thing and see if we can get some altitude here. Somebody's creeping. So scary in here. Wise man, good morning. Welcome in. M. Morley, good morning. Puck the Boosa. You can set up to run an ad when you click the title on the pop-out quick links. The title of the pop-out quick links. Well, we're taking tomorrow off as a road day, so I'm going to figure out my YouTube ad situation tomorrow. And then by Thursday when we come back, maybe everything will be good. But Puck, thank you for that. Yeah, if we could schedule like a 15-second ad or something while we're between games, that would be cool. Of course, then everybody will bail during the ad. Probably not. All right, I say we stay put. We know we have somebody in our building. I don't know if we go get the roof. I think we want the roof if we get it. I think there might already be someone on the roof. Let's reevaluate life.
Gas moving in.
Not sure how that really worked out for us, but somehow it did. That's pretty bad shooting there. Can't blow that one up.
Requesting recon flyover.
Not going to worry about him. We got the guy up here somewhere.
10 remaining. Keep pushing.
At least he's not on top anymore. I think we're going to stay here because I don't know how to get back up.
New safe zone located. High value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward.
Oh no, I swapped out my thermite. I should have waited till we had one thermite before we did anything with that.
Only 4 left.
I'm guessing he got downed. All right, 4 of the people. We know there's 2 in front of us shooting at each other. Still think we have the guy on the rooftop.
Moving. Scratch that.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
We're going to hold this corner for a minute. We're only going to
Contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash
We're only going to
out.
peek when we hear a parachute. As I peek before the parachute. Still 4 people. Everybody's hunkered down in their spots.
Gas is closing in.
I guess if there's anybody in that building, they decided to do something else. 2 other players.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone
Got to
relocated.
pull away. I almost think we should go this way.
Gas is moving.
Ah, velho.
That's probably a bad spot to go. He's going to hear us no matter what we're doing here.
Closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
All right.
Value contracts are in play.
Let's see if we can
More reward. Chance.
get him looking at something. Wow.
Accomplished. All targets eliminated.
Almost messed that up. Played up. Duck man, good morning. Pretty bad shooting. New dude, your content and community from TikTok did help YouTube pretty quick, actually. Yeah, I made a push over on YouTube or TikTok to get some people over here, and it worked pretty well. I'm amazed. Well, we had 30,000 on TikTok, so to get 1,000 people to move over wasn't that bad, but it worked out pretty good. All right, so we just had a Battle Royale solo win. First place, 8 kills. Not horrible. Demonic Angel, nice win. Thank you for that. Robbie Killer, what's up? Welcome in. Emily, good game, thanks. Puck Debusa. Chris from Westco. Melanie, awesome. Yeah, those are few and far between. We have three out of 30 for our Champion Quest run. Wow. Yeah, that could have went sideways quick. We were behind the train. He could have been top window. He could have been bottom door. He could have been coming around behind us. We should have reserved one of our UAVs so we knew where he was, but he happened to peek the window or the bottom door, and then we pretty much had him at that point, I think. Once I downed him, I delayed way too long before we pushed. We should have rushed right in and thirsted him right in the doorway, but he was able to revive and run away. All right, we're going to launch again. I'm going to get some coffee, and yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, see, this would have been a good time for a coffee break ad. All right. So what did we do wrong in that whole game? I think I don't think we did too much wrong. We pushed the Red Robin Hood that was climbing up the building. She was climbing up, we downed her, and then we pushed down to the low roof to get the thirst on her. That was probably a bad idea. We should have kept the roof at that time. But we did get the kill, so it all worked out okay. El Bajete, I learned that being calm as you is good in this game. Yeah, you know, when it gets to the last circle, I'm not as calm as I should be. I'm not thinking about what tacticals I have, what lethals I have. Do I have any kill streaks? Do I have a UAV? It's pretty much all I can do is to watch the mini-map for any targets to pop up, try to keep cover between them and me, and make sure both my guns have ammo.
Check your gear and weapons.
But I'm trying hard not to thrash about too much when it gets down to that last circle. Just grab some position, hold it, evaluate what's going on, and move with a purpose. And even if you're getting shot, you know, try to figure out one plan of action. Don't just randomly start moving around. Jamie wins. Good morning, DP. Day 2 of jury duty. But watching today. How's the jury going, Jamie? I hope it's something important, not just, well, I don't know what's not important anymore. I was never a fan of jury duty. It felt way too like the attorneys are preaching to you and trying to guilt you into something. It's what I always felt like. It's like, well, I can make up my own mind. Just give me the facts, and we'll decide if they're guilty or innocent. But it's not like that. It's a whole bunch of procedural stuff. Anyway, have fun at jury duty. Alec, do you ever consider changing weapons or waiting for new ones at this point? Alec, I'm not going to change any weapons until the BO6 integration. I'm thinking sometime this week I'm going to figure out what the meta guns are in BO6, because I'm sure that's going to be the same meta that comes out for the integration. I'm sure they wouldn't push everybody to buy BO6, let them level up some good guns, and then swap it out on day one. So probably sometime next week I'll go ahead and buy BO6 to start leveling up weapons. And I'll only level up the ones that make sense. Alright, circle's pushing off a little bit to the north, so we're going to do the right thing and jump somewhere else. I think we're going to go down here to warehouse. It's going to put us a long way away from any bunkers, but most likely we'll forget to pick up the key card anyway. El Viejete, I'm not American, but I wish you the best for your country. Thank you for that, El Viejete. Yeah, I figure it's just going to be what it's going to be. No reason to stress about it. Nothing you can do. All right, that looks like it's on the far side. Ooh, we just about had a hard landing there. Not want that. Well, let's go ahead and take the shortcut. Probably should have played it before we jump. Don't see anybody. I heard something. Didn't play it. I should have played it. All right. Jamie, jury duty's a waste of time. Yeah, it's definitely feels like a waste of time, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's better to have a jury than just somebody making decisions. Where is the key card? There it is. All right, we can't go to that one. Can't go to that one. We got to go over here somewhere. So let's go get our loadout really quick, and then we'll figure out how to get out of here. This buy station's been used, so I'm pretty sure it was the car guy. So on the surface, it feels like I should just jump out of here, get a redeploy balloon and get to the bunker. But I think we're going to slow roll it. I don't know why. Wow, we are not going to slow roll it. We're going to die a horrible death to the guy we thought we hurt. That was not good. Chris from Wesco, using your Prime gives you a free sub. Yeah, your Prime gives you a free sub. Melanie says you have to remember to redo it every month. So I guess it's just a sub for the month.
Upgrade as well, soldier.
I'm not sure what I use my Prime subscription for.
A well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by.
Alright, that could have went really bad. Pump Space, hello, first time chat on Twitch, welcome in. Alright, what do we have? We have no cash, no card, no nothing. Let's go outside, grab a contract, get a little bit of cash really quick. And with any luck, we can grab our loadout before we have to move in. It's kind of going the wrong direction for us. And I don't know, MCW seems probably better-ish. Guy just dropped. I have no idea where he is.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is
That wasn't very nice. Get loadout first and jump back, grab that box. Down the hole. All right.
one supply box down. 2 remain.
Frustrating. Don't forget, I'll be on the road traveling Thursday and Friday. Melanie. Yeah, Melanie, we're going to be on the road tomorrow. And you have a safe trip. We will talk to you when we talk to you. Now, just because Melanie is on the road and not going to be supervising this, doesn't mean that we're unsupervised. So, nobody run amok. I don't know if running amok is a real thing. But, don't do that.
2 supply boxes down. 1
I
to
think I want this jumpy thing. Nope. Should be taking shots about now from somewhere. Alright, key card. Perfect.
Contract complete.
Let's go ahead and hit the contract, the bunker over here. Listening for a second. He had a reason for coming this way. Oh my goodness, we're stuck on a flag. Oh, he had his loadout.
Valiant effort. Keep it
So he has the Moors and nice. Dope scope, what's going on? No mods Thursday and Friday. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier to manage now because I do have my Twitch console up and my TikTok console up, so we can pretty much keep an eye on people. All right, that was a horrible game. How long have I been playing Call of Duty? I don't know. I played Call of Duty before Warzone started, just the multiplayer stuff and zombies. Then when Warzone came out, I was actually playing Fortnite and didn't jump on it right away. But I did play Warzone back when Verdansk first came out. I don't know, maybe a month into it or so. So I guess the right answer is we've been playing for several years. Big Nasty, welcome in. Jedi Master, what's going on? And Grant. Yeah, I did not expect that sniper. I thought there was a guy down on the street, and best case he would maybe hit us a couple times before we got against the wall, but didn't work out. So we're going to jump into boot camp. We're going to go solo against, so it's a 1v4 scenario, just to make us feel better about ourselves after that disappointing loss there. And that's just the way it goes. You know, sometimes somebody gets lucky on a running snipe like that's not easy to hit. I wouldn't have hit it. First time chat, Big Slime 529. Good morning from Oregon. Man, it's got to be early in Oregon, right? It's what is that? 4 hours difference? It's like 3 in the morning. I think it's 3 in the morning. I don't know. It's either 3 or 4 hours. Punkface, LKA, just started playing about a year ago. Punkface, so yeah, you missed a lot of the good parts. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's all fun. We keep coming back no matter what they give us. And I'm sure looking back on the original Warzone map, the Verdansk map, if we had the same map again, not a remastered map, it would probably be a little bit rudimentary. They didn't have the redeploy balloons. They didn't have zip lines. It was pretty much just ladders, doors, windows. Get some SMG practice. I think we need more of that than long range.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Big Nasty says 4 a.m. Yeah, 4:30. Okay. Still, that's a little early. It won't be light for like 3 more hours out there. All right, boot camp. Boot camp is just a mini royale anymore. It started out as a learning place for people to jump in and learn how to play Warzone, but those days are long gone. You don't get easy lobbies anymore. I think we're gonna go super late. See if we get a contract over here. I don't know. We might be better off to get a bounty. I think we'll get the bounty. I'm still trying to learn how to pulse my parachute and get the best glide. Some people seem to do it a lot better than I do. Make sure it's not on the roof.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets. Got an extra valuable opportunity here.
All right, so now the goal would be to loot as quick as we can because we're not going to get enough money
Enemy soldier
on a contract. And we also got to keep in mind that there are teams of 4 out here, not just not singles. So we don't want to get in a gunfight just because we see somebody. We need to evaluate what kind of team they have. And probably not be running that right out in the open. How about some good stuff? Guess that's on the roof. Kind of bummed that the bounty is not moving. Oh, now he's moving. Again, he could be in a team of 4.
Primary objective complete. Eliminated.
Requested recon at my location.
Copy. Advanced UAV is orbiting the AO. Scanning the threat.
Team of 4 next to that 1. I don't know if we want to exactly push that. I think the right thing to do is go get loadout. We do have our advanced UAV up, so we know nobody is right on the buy station. Doesn't mean they can't look at it.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Another team of 4 out there. We need to selectively pick our gunfights here because I don't know that it's going to go well if we just jump into a team of 4 that's stacked together. All right, we're going to risk it here. Hopefully get a running squad coming across with gas pushing them. Got a runner up on the hill. Got a guy coming out of the gas station. Ah, should not have let that first guy revive. That was not good. David Tyndall, good morning. Verdansk was what got us through COVID, and I missed it a lot. Yeah, I mean, COVID was a lot, I don't want to say a lot better, but it wasn't bad being locked up in your house if you were going to, at least it felt that way. It wasn't bad being locked up in your house if you were going to be in there anyway playing Call of Duty. Now, it would have been nice to have the freedom to go outside if you wanted to, but sometimes you just gotta play with the cards you dealt. Wow. Just got destroyed. All right, let's jump back into Battle Royale solos. I don't think that's any easier than Battle Royale. We don't want ranked play. That is not the direction we're looking. Unavailable. So I guess ranked isn't a thing anymore. So they're going to bring Verdansk back out, but I'm sure it's going to be a remastered map because obviously when Verdansk went away, it was not a good map. It started out a good map. Well, it started out an incomplete map, and then they took the roof off the stadium and built that out a little bit. And I think that was a good thing. There was some changes up on the hill. There was like a radar station or something up there, and they swapped it out to something else. That was kind of good. But once they started doing collaborations with Die Hard and things like that, and Rambo, things went downhill quick. Well, first of all, they took the dam away, and the dam was probably not a very popular spot, but it was a good spot to loot up. It had some elevation changes. It had a lot of good points about it. Then they took the dam away and made a canyon instead with a bridge. And that wasn't bad. It was just different. We weren't used to it. And it did add some more points of interest up there, and you could drive around a little bit easier. But once they put the Nakashima Tower downtown, that was like the end of Verdansk. It wasn't the same game anymore. And then they decided that wasn't enough, so let's hit the place with an earthquake or something, and they broke all the streets up, and it kind of looks like the Fortune Keep map looks now, which I thought that was just not good. So many of the areas that you would run to and points of interest you really enjoyed didn't look the same anymore. So, I mean, there were different flavors of Verdansk that were really good. I remember the Superstore and the storage behind Superstore. That was always a hot spot for at least plunder. You drop in there all the time because you'd get people coming back over and over in that area. And then behind storage, there was like a mountain range. Sometimes I remember running with our squad, and we would run almost all the way around that map on the out of bounds line just to make it to end game. Felt like you had to run 6 miles to get where you needed to be. But it'll be interesting to see how they bring it back and what flavor of the map they bring back. It's like the Superstore they put in this map. It's kind of like the original Superstore, but it's not the same. It's a fully remastered map. It has the zip lines in the middle. The original Superstore, there were no holes in the roof at all. You couldn't jump from the roof to the bottom floor. You had to go around, drop off the outside, or climb up a ladder, or do something. All right, the circle's pushed off to the east a little bit. Not a huge problem. I think we're going to go super late, grab this contract. And then we'll aim for this bunker under here somewhere. Jaegerman, good morning. Welcome in. I always launed at the condos on the hillside. Condos on the hillside. I'm trying to think where that was. Are you talking about the Verdansk map? Oh, and then there was the whole prison, the castle in Verdansk. It was kind of like set way away from everything. It was like one of those areas you would hardly ever go to. But there was great loot if you did go there, down in the basement sections of the dungeon. Now, unfortunately, the other guy's going to get the contract, most likely. Now we know he has a gun by now. And we know he's running as fast as he can, so we're just going to give up on it. Nothing good is going to come out of pushing that. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here and go grab another contract. Since the whole goal is to get a contract, all right. Not a fan of this FJX Horus. It is like running with cement in your shoes. Now I feel like we need another jumpy thing. Kind of most wanted up the hill. I think we'll stay away from him for a second. Bad thing is that most wanted is going to finish before we get this contract. And he's going to go to that bunker in the bottom corner. No, he can't go there because it'll be out of scope before he gets there. This does not feel safe at all. Gotta hold on to that thing because I'm pretty sure we're going to need it eventually. Most wanted's under fire right now. feel like they changed these ladders a little bit. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, but I don't know where the condos on the hillside are. I'm trying to think. I don't remember that part of the map.
I want you to secure that area until the upload completes.
Enemy marked.
Now the good news is he's going to be in high velocity mode to get out of there. If we can possibly get our contract, which we didn't, we actually have a bigger issue of getting our contract thing. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. No, that's it. All right, now we should be able to shoot this guy. I don't see him anywhere. All right, so the right thing to do is to grab this redeploy, go land on a buy station somewhere in circle. We do have a guy right next to us we've got to kind of worry about. He might be going to the same spot we're going. Probably a little excessive. No. It's all right. It'll work fine. It'll be fine. All right. We're a little bit late to the party on this bunker, but I think we'll have plenty of time. 39 seconds for the gas to start moving.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
It's pretty much stuck over there. Ooh. That wasn't good.
And you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
The suburb area past the hospital. Man, that's another spot. I didn't remember the hospital till you just mentioned it. The suburbs past the hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on my my Verdansk map knowledge. I don't know how these kids slide, jump, and don't miss a shot.
Head back to base.
There were about 6 condos in the woods on the side of a hill, 3 facing. It was pretty close to the construction. Yeah, we'll have to look at a Verdansk map and figure that out. All right. In fact, let's look up a map of Verdansk real quick. Warzone Verdansk map. All right, so of course the map that I have, so Promenade East, I think is what you're talking about. Maybe it was called the Promenade. So, yeah, so there was the military base or the airport, the superstore inside of that, storage town behind it, a ridge, the Verdansk graveyard. This must be a new map. The train station. Was there a graveyard? I think there was a graveyard. I think I remember that. The promenade. I see that. So it was close to train station, and there was the kart racing track out there on the corner. Yeah, I don't think I landed in that area too often. But I do see the hospital now, and I remember that. So much. Yeah, I do remember playing that corner of the map out by the kart track. You know, there was a mountain hill out there, and the circle seemed to always, not always, but it ended there quite a bit. Call me Pug. Have a good day. Oh, Emily has to go to a meeting. Emily, have a great day. Thanks for coming by today. Yeah, we always tried to, we didn't have a favorite landing spot. We always tried to land on a helicopter, usually the closest helicopter to wherever the plane came in on. The whole squad would just dive bomb on a helicopter. We would fly over a contract, usually a recon contract, and the rest of the squad would go settle that contract really quick. And then they would fly to the next recon and drop somebody else off and pick up the first guy, or the first guy would get a car. And we'd try to get our own foresight contract by running as many recons as you could as quickly as possible. And you'd always try to get the recons on the outside of the map, knowing that they would disappear in the gas before anything else. And it was a little bit safer flying your helicopter around out on the outskirts. But we would always at least get enough to see final circle. And we always like to get at least 2 moving circles also. So you would get kind of exactly what foresight does for you now. But if you could get that before you could get loadout, you were in a much better position. The kids just didn't understand how you knew exactly where to be. Because it took a lot of work to get your squad all running together. Somebody that could fly the helicopter without picking up too much damage all the time. Gordash, wait, are maps online? I never thought to look them up. Yeah, Gordash, you can look at all the old maps, even the current maps. There's maps to show you where all the bunker locations are, all the weapons caches. There's all kinds of maps online. And the more you know about map knowledge, the better off you're going to be. And I think there's even maps of different building types you can look at. Some people have went to the point of doing tutorials on buildings for jump spots and things like that. But that's a little excessive. All right, circle's pushing far south, so we want to get this bunker if possible. And the only way to get that would be grabbing a contract really quick. I'm going to go for this one. Even though it's probably not the best because it's going to put us up in this radio antenna, I think it's the best for us right now. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. This is my last day in the mountains. We are heading to Florida tomorrow morning bright and early. Probably mid-afternoon I'll tear down my streaming computer and pack it up in the car for our trip. So we are not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is a travel day. But we will be back bright and early Thursday morning. All right, didn't put us where I thought it was going to. But I guess that's okay. Got a guy jumping straight towards us. Obviously, running out in the open while he's right above us isn't a great idea. You know, I really like this bow. The ground loop version of it is really good. But if you try to build one, it's going to be horrible. Luckily, he left the building we're on. Listen for a second. All right. Gordash, I need to do some homework. I want to see. Yeah, I don't know if the new Warzone map is out yet. I think it is. I know people have been doing fly-throughs on it, guessing what the new Verdansk map or the new BO6 map is going to look like. All right. We still have time. Still have time to get that back corner bunker. Probably not going to be able to. Somebody's already in it. I almost feel like maybe a buy station would have been a better option here. We know it's the most wanted guy is down there. As long as he's not in this back room, we should be okay. Now he's going to have specialist, I would say. That was just unlucky. Yeah, we should have had that. I don't know. As soon as we picked up specialists, we should have left that building and not looted the rest of it. We knew nothing else good would come out of there, and that gave him time to rotate behind us. Agonist, when you get a BO6, we'll probably pick it up. I don't know. We're going to be in Florida on Thursday. Well, we'll be in Florida tomorrow night, but I probably won't do any computer stuff until Thursday. And most likely, as soon as I get sunburned and can't go outside anymore, I'll probably get BO6 at that point. Rebel Dies a Lot. Good morning. Welcome in. Back in the day, Call of Duty used to have books you could buy that had the map. Yeah, I remember that. I remember before it was super popular to have. Man, everything had books back in the day. It was like you could buy cliff notes on things. Well, I can tell that ads are taking a hit on our YouTube folks. We're down to 18 concurrent viewers, which is well below average. So, yeah, we gotta sort that out. Why are you going to Florida, Agonist? We have some property down in Florida, a condo right on the beach. We try to get down there a few times a year, and we've been neglecting it, meaning we haven't been there in quite a while. But that makes sense. Nobody really wants to be in South Florida during the summertime. It is just way too ridiculously hot. And now that we're past fall up here in the mountains, all the leaves have fallen off the trees. We're going to go down to Florida, spend a month down there, I think, and probably have Thanksgiving with my daughter and my grandson. They live in Florida. And then after Thanksgiving, we'll head back up to the mountains for winter time and get ready for Christmas in the mountains. Kinsey Kills, good morning. Welcome in. I'm guessing all the streams are working okay. I don't see any dropped frames today. I am seeing some latency in the game, though, so I'm sure they're still trying to patch some stuff up to get ready for the release. But yeah, it should be fun in Florida. I'm glad to go down there, get some kite surfing in, get some paddle boarding, some snorkeling on the reef, um, just some walking on the beach. You know, some good salt water in your hair is always good. Wash the wash the mountain dirt out of my hair. I know there's not a lot up there to wash, but that's okay. It's right on the beach. Yes, it's right on the beach. I think I can show a picture of it. I think I have a thing for that. Let's see if this works.
Use this time for some target practice.
Come on, load. All right, here's a picture of it. Let me see if I get this to expand a little bit. So that's a picture of the condo right now. The windows are awfully dirty. The ocean looks pretty big. Could actually turn the camera around here, I think. I don't know. Guess you got to turn it somehow. But yeah, the ocean looks pretty mean today. Be a good day for kite surfing.
All stations, we are green to
All right, well, we'll say that's enough of condo life. But yeah, we're excited to get down there and do something. Agnes, what do you do for a living before retirement? Just show me the picture of it. I was in the, well, I've done a lot of things. Why do we have an enemy soldier incoming? All right, circle's pushed off to the south, so let's, well, let's do the right thing and jump over here instead. But yeah, I worked in the computer industry, was my big career. Did that for 28, 30 years. Finally got fed up with it. Said, screw it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And now that I'm not working anymore, I'm actually surprised that I had enough time to do all the things that I used to do, because obviously there's not enough time in the day to do everything you want to do. And work at the same time. All right. Let's go get this contract sorted. Yeah, I think once I get the windows cleaned up at the condo, I should probably run just a 24/7 live stream of the ocean. Maybe put those ASMR sounds or whatever somebody was talking about earlier on there. So when we're not live streaming game content, we could do something like that. Because it is really a spectacular view. What do we have? We'll take the 30-06. And how do you get on the roof? Alright, luckily there's a bunker like right on this hill somewhere. And I don't know exactly where to get there. I guess it's right there. So we're going to do that right after this. Philip, you are blessed. Good morning. Philip, you know, it has taken a lot of hard work, but absolutely, I feel luckier than most. What does your house look like that you live in now? The house we live in is actually an old barn. So it's, I guess, would be considered a barn dominium. But it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, upstairs, downstairs. You know, just a typical size house. It's nothing grand or anything. But we like it. It is attached to 20 acres of land, and that's the best part for me, is being able to get outside and play every day. And it's also in an area that there's not a lot of rules, so it's pretty much unrestricted. That green mark is not on the contract. So yeah, you know, if you want to go outside and dig a gold mine or put in a sawmill or a blacksmith shop or a shooting range, you can do all those things. Just don't ask anybody for any permission. And usually it works okay. All right, we got 10,000. With any luck, we'll come out of here with foresight. I've never come to this bunker. There's our foresight. That's awesome. Probably come out of here with at least a couple more kill streaks. Gotta watch the gas coming in. It's gonna get pretty close quick. Don't know what those are. Can't see them. All right, I think next important thing is let's go get our loadout. Get a little bit better static. And the closest buy station is going to be, ooh, I guess this one.
Got a buy station here.
Maybe we'll land short, see who's looking at it. No way. We knew where he was. He knew where we were. He got the big old hop on us. That's not good. I wish that stuff would go away. How much was the price on the beach home? That'd be close to the beach. I'm looking to buy one soon. I have a lake house, and it's cold here now. Do you need to purchase one soon? Well, that's the problem with beachfront property. Location is pretty much everything. So, you know, if you're in an area where the water isn't super pretty, it's not that expensive. But if you're anywhere in South Florida, forget it. I think us average people have been priced out. We've had that place for a long time. It was actually built back in the 50s. And we're gonna go back to boot camp. I think we're getting outclassed in Warzone right now. At least we'll feel better about ourselves. But yeah, the condo is not big. I mean, it's a tiny little place. Let me see if I can look at the inside of it real quick. I don't know why it makes me verify every time I log into the thing. Yeah, so it probably doesn't work well while we're streaming. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn the camera around. Come on, camera, turn. There you go. Come on, camera. You can do it. Actually, I want to do it more like this. But it's just a little, like 600 square feet. It's not big at all. It's super windy outside. But it's a little retro 60s, you know, about like you'd expect. Little condo with some George Jetson chairs in the corner. Things like that. But it's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, super small little thing. And obviously don't have enough bandwidth to support everything here. All right. We'll say that's good enough. But yeah, we are super excited to get back down there and spend a little bit of time. Usually after about a week though, we're done. are you? This does not feel like boot camp or bot camp. Chris, off to work. Have a safe trip. Thanks, Chris. Drunk Not Wasted. You worried at all about insurance. Coastal erosion. Drunk Not Wasted. We are surprised the place still exists. During Hurricane Dorian, we thought we were going to lose the whole building. It is a co-op, so it's not like you just own your unit. We actually have shares in the entire property. And there's 13 total owners that have shares in it. So there is insurance on the building, but not enough to ever replace it. So if the building ever gets condemned, that's pretty much the end of that. But the value is really not in the building, it's more in the property. So we actually are trying to sell the entire property. It'll be good if it sells. We've enjoyed it for plenty of time. It's time to let someone else redevelop it, do something better with it. All right. This is boot camp. We're not going to get enough cash on the contract itself to get loadout. So we do want to loot kind of as much as we can. There's not a lot of gear around here either. But yeah, anybody that's struggling in Warzone or Resurgence, definitely give boot camp a try, because it's not, the chances of winning aren't as good as it used to be, but you do get in some super easy gunfights, and it does just make you feel good about yourself to be able to compete and not get destroyed in every game. I mean, you're probably going to get destroyed, but not every gunfight is what I meant. All right, Sandwich Maker, good morning, welcome in. Drunk Not Wasted, if you sell, will you get another spot elsewhere? Drunk Not Wasted, it's hard to say. It would be hard to replace that. I mean, you couldn't buy that property. A condo in that area now would cost you several $1 million, and that's not the kind of money I want to spend to live on the beach. You could do a lot of nice vacationing for that kind of money. So that's probably what we would do, is just more vacationing in different spots. I know Mrs. P would like to build a nicer house. Not nicer, a better location on the property. We have our barn dominium is kind of in the valley of the property, and she would like something up on the ridge with a, you know, a nice mountain view all the time. All right, we'll take a, I don't know if we keep working towards loadout or we just go start trying to shoot at people. We have okay weapons. I'm glad he was a bot. If he was a real person, we would have been dead. All right, let's go ahead and work towards this buy station across the street. Any luck, we can come up with cash. Get a loadout. $5,700, not quite enough. Bullets is not good. $6,900, $7,100. We're getting close. A couple more boxes and we should be good. All right, let's go get loadout. Got a team of at least 2. There's no way that should have worked out. But yeah, that's the thing about boot camp is, you know, you get in gunfights. Yeah, they may not be the most dramatic,
Headed your way.
but at least it's fun. And then last circle, you're gonna get some super sweaty people in here.
Gas is inbound. Marking a new safe zone.
But yeah, drunk not wasted. I can't imagine we would want to. The stress of owning a waterfront property is not good. Every time you have a hurricane, you always have erosion on the seawall. You always have everything in Florida is constantly in a state of rust. So like air conditioners. Air conditioners might last 4 years at most before they need to be totally replaced. Electrical boxes, you know, where your electric meter is outside, things like that, last 3 to 4 years. And there's just so much, especially right on the water, the salt water, like even your car. We have a garage, but even in the garage, there's so much salt air that, like your brake rotors, anything metal on the car that isn't well painted, it will be rusty. Your engine, your exhaust, everything. Well, I guess that just wasn't meant to be. No reason to over push that. Get a different angle. Don't know where he went. Bots normally don't run away. Bots will normally just re-challenge you every time. So we're thinking that's probably a real person. Drug not waste, or at least hose it down real quick. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people there do that. We have a car washing area, and a lot of people every day will spray the water off their car because you have blowing sand, you have salt water, and your car just ends up looking like a powdered donut every day. And if you leave that on there, it just I guess it's a good reason to lease cars. But we have that little white Jeep Renegade that we have up here in the mountains now. But we used to keep it down there in the garage, and you'd go down and it wouldn't even roll. The brakes are like rusted solid. And that was only after a few months of being in the garage down there. See who survives this before we start shooting at them. Oh, we're going to stay where we're at. I'm going to let them keep sorting each other out. Check behind us real quick. We have a utility box. We use in a minute. It's kind of good that those loadout boxes landed there. Get some easy targets running for it. Let's get our utility box on the ground.
That's me dead again.
Why are there like 6-year-olds playing this game? All right, 2 squads, and they're shooting each other over by train station. Doesn't mean they're all running together, though. What did we just hear? We heard something. Bought somebody back. We know they're all over there. Get a little relocate.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. A couple contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash.
All right, so this team is spread out a little bit. They have multiple snipers. Yeah, you guys are good. Oh, that was horrible. Drunk not wasted. I don't know what's going to happen to Florida. The insurance market's upside down and the hurricanes aren't stopping. Yeah, you know it does that about every 5 to 10 years. There's a hurricane that hits Florida. All the insurance rates go way high. Everybody that is new there decide to sell and move out. New people are quick to jump back in, so it's not going anywhere. Obviously, everything costs more, and at some point you're just going to have to go insurance free or something. I don't know. If I didn't drive so far, I would lease a car. Yeah, I think leasing a car is probably a waste of money. If you don't drive a car more than $10,000 or $15,000 or miles a year, you probably don't even need a car. But I don't know. Yeah, even new cars, you pay cash for one, you say, yeah, I have my car, everything's good. But in about 4 or 5 years down the road, it's like, you know what? I think I need a new car. Drunk not wasted. We lost all of our Florida markets. Yeah. There's a FJUA, which is the Florida Joint Underwriters. So pretty much any insurance company that's in Florida has to pay into that pool. And that pool covers properties that are otherwise uninsurable. But I know, like on our condo, they've done away with windstorm because we can't get windstorm on our building. And we're thinking the building's been there since the 50s. It hasn't blown away yet, so it's probably not going to blow away. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what we could have done different there. We had 2 snipers penning us down. We had the guy rushing the roof. Obviously, we were a little late getting our plates on to go to guns on him, but we should have done better. You know what I should do is get some more coffee before we get started. Yeah, back when I was in the insurance markets, we had one insurance carrier. I don't know who. I don't even think we wrote in Florida. We were stationed where our company was in Florida, but we didn't write into Florida business. It was just too risky. You'd end up with a company that gambles on as soon as a storm goes through, they'll start insuring. And their plan is to write for 3 or 4 years and then get out of the market just to collect a bunch of premium and move on, but usually their timing is horrible. And you'll get a brand new company that doesn't have enough reserves, and all of a sudden they're done. New dude, you said you could play the game on your laptop. Curious about the specs. My laptop is a Dell Alienware i7. I think it has 32 megs or gigs of RAM and an RTX something. It's not a 2080. It's whatever's less than the 2080 for the laptop, but it works pretty well. I can play the game. I can get a solid 90 frames, but I can't stream and play the game. It's a little too rough to do that. And also, it's a small monitor. It only has a 19-inch monitor on it, which is pretty good for a laptop, but just not really gameable. Really? Really? It's JAMA. It just followed me off that roof. Drug not race to we fight every state except Florida is next to impossible. Yeah, I mean any part of Florida you look at is a nightmare waiting to happen.
Ah, damn it!
Anything down by the Keys, Miami, Central Florida, everything's just bad. I mean Orlando might be the only insurance market that's probably good. Thought for sure you were sitting right there. Wow. We are like the worst Warzone boot camp player in the world right now. Alright, we'll play again. When it's that bad, you just got to go again. So yeah, I'm trying to think of some video ideas while we're in Florida. Obviously, I don't have any cameras that are saltwater waterproof, so filming while I'm kite surfing or paddleboarding or snorkeling probably isn't going to happen. Watching me sit on the beach drinking beer probably isn't good content, but you never know. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to go. I mean, obviously, if it's windy like it is today, I'm going to get some kite surfing in down there. I should probably pace myself, though. I haven't done it in a while. And I felt the same way last time we went to Florida. It's like, oh, I haven't really kite surfed in 6 months. Do I really want to jump out there with 6 to 10 foot waves and 20 knot winds? Because when things go wrong, they go wrong quickly. And I just don't know that I have the lung capacity or the stamina to get out of situations that I used to get in all the time. So I'm turned into more of a kite princess. So I think we'll settle for like 15-mile-an-hour winds and 4 to 6 foot waves. So we've got to pick our moments. Paddleboarding, obviously, it's a lot more fun when there's no wind and it's nice and clear water. You can get out there and just paddle around, look at the fish. That's usually a good thing. Drunk Not Wasted, you should do zombies sometime. Yeah, I think once we get BO6, we might play some round-based zombies. I don't know. I don't know that I really haven't been into the Warzone zombie mode. I mean, I guess it could be a lot of fun. I know Melanie played for a while. I know Medic plays. And whenever I play, it's like, yeah, okay, we can run around the outside edge. But as soon as you get into the reds or higher tier zombies, it was just like you had to know what you're doing. And yeah, I probably don't know what I'm doing. New dude, kite surfing would be great content. Yeah, kite surfing, it's hard to get a good perspective. You know, if Mrs. P sits on the beach and films, all you see is a kite going up and down the beach. I do have a really good video camera with a nice lens on it, but it's probably not worth it. That's one of those activities. It's better just to go do it and enjoy it and not be stressed out about trying to film it. Because when you film an activity, typically, well, at least whenever I'm trying it, you have to do it like 2 or 3 times. You have to go forward, set up the camera, go back, do an activity, stop what you're doing, set the camera up somewhere else, do it some more. And that's super hard when you're trying to survive out in the ocean. All right, well, got somebody coming in. Probably need a gun before they get here. I don't hear the guy or girl. You know, wasn't it nice when life was super simple like that? You only had 2 options. Now, nobody knows how many options we have. All right, a rival 9 or a home for the rival 9.
Enemy soldier in.
Enemy guy incoming. I didn't hear his parachute.
One supply box remaining. Move and secure that daggone thing.
I'm sure he's going to pop out of the corner any moment. Well, that almost went really poorly. Wonder what kind of weapon he had. An AMR and a KV inhibitor. Probably not the best options. Specialist, that'll work. Need a buy station. Guess we're going this way. But we'll think of some content. We'll play something. Go with the BP-50? Probably not. I think we'll stick with what we got. Sig Gamer, New York City. Is BO6 really different from this game? I hear movement is really crazy. Yeah, they have the thing they call Omni movement. And nobody really knows, well, I guess whoever's playing the game, nobody knows how it's going to work in Warzone. Because time to kill in Warzone is historically longer than multiplayer. Also, it's not just an exact copy of the movement in BO6. They've had meetings with the Warzone developers, and they've implemented all the actions that are in BO6. But obviously, the implementation is not always exactly the same. So we have enough cash. Let's go ahead and get this done. If we get a loadout, we should be in better condition. Kind of wanted a plate right there. Surprised nobody's shooting at us. Let's get some more cash while we're here and buy something useful. Gas mask might be important. I would think we would find a gas mask just looking around here. think in a war zone with gas that's coming in, all these military supply chests would have a gas mask. What am I looking at? A radar? Sure, put that down. Nothing. Still no gas mask. I guess we're gonna have to go buy one. Surprised we don't have a team right on us.
Locating the safe zone.
I would think this would be a pretty popular spot to hang out, coach people. All right, well, I guess that's about enough looting. Real Jam Fam, campaign in BO6 is the best I've played in the COD series. You know, I haven't really enjoyed many of the campaigns. I do think I did enjoy, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2019. I thought their campaign was good. But the Cold War campaign was not good at all. I don't know that it wasn't good at all. It just wasn't what I expected, I guess. It felt way more scripted than maybe it should have been. Alright, we have enough for a UAV. We have a slot open for it, so might as well buy one. Be nice to get a stealth vest. Like a tempered vest. That's the second best thing. Second best thing. All right. There's 7 teams, 15 players. I can't see anybody. Those gunshots are way over there. Do you have a utility box? Alright, I guess we're gonna kill streak that area.
Moving.
High value contracts are in play.
Well, that was less than successful.
Moving here.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I don't know where that other squad went.
Got gas moving in.
Got a runner coming down the hill over here. Gonna mortar between here and there.
Request to cancel that.
It's kind of good having these boxes up here. You can keep your ammo under control. Where's this guy at? I think we just let them fight. There's two other teams. Got a guy below. Guess he's going to stay below us. Probably not a bad move on his part. Team of three gunning pretty hard over here.
Only 4 left.
So it's that team. Oh, what do we do? No! Yeah, it's so hard to win a game with 3 people, 1v3 in a little circle. It's not even good. Rebel dies a lot. BO6 has way too many settings in it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you know, I felt that way about Modern Warfare 3. There are so many settings that if you don't have them all tweaked just right, either your sound's not good, your visuals aren't good, your movement isn't good. What happened to the good old days where you just set the brightness of your game and hope for the best? You know, do you really need 20 different aim assist settings? Probably not. Mouse sensitivity, you know, it used to be, you know, mouse sensitivity, you set it in, well, I guess you could set it in the game, but usually you would use whatever mouse sensitivity you had in Windows. That's what your game would run. Sig Gamer or Sig Gamer. Yeah, it was a whole squad. Usually it's a good idea to break those squads up early if you can, because when you get to last circle, you can't, obviously they all know where you're at once they start shooting at you, and they just close in like buzzards, so you kind of got to break them up early. But we didn't do that. We got sidetracked a little bit there. Want to run one? Dinger, if you're on, absolutely. We can, let me back out here real quick. Let me see if we can get Dinger in here. Where is Dinger? Are you loaded up? Gordash, it's C for Staten Island. There you go. That's what it means. Staten Island Gamer, New York City. Got it. Yeah, you never know where to actually put the emphasis on things like that. Let's expand our social, see if we can find Dinger here. Dinger's currently showing offline. So, yeah. There you go. All right, we're in. Good morning, good morning. All right, we're going to keep Dinger on push to talk so we can talk if we need to, but for the most part, we'll just be talking to chat. We're launching into Warzone Boot Camp as a team of 2, so no randoms coming in. I'm going to grab some more coffee. I'll be right back where we're launching. All right. Staten Island Gamer says, when I created it, it made sense in my head. Yeah, it's kind of like DPGladius. It made sense when I made it, and then the first time I actually used it, it was like, I think my son, DP, really? You're going to go with that? Yeah, it was probably a bad idea, but that's okay. So Dinger is a level 652, climbing up in the world. Looks like he's rocking the 30-06, and I don't know what his secondary is. I didn't notice it hanging there. Jay Houston, why Warzone Bootcamp? Do you feel like it's less sweatier? Because it's not, in my opinion. Jay, I don't feel like it's less sweatier. I think if you run Bootcamp as a solo, it's probably more sweatier because you have multiple targets. But it moves quicker. It's a mini battle royale, so you don't have 20 minutes of looting, and you can get more games in, and you definitely get more kills in because it's you know, a little bit tighter player count. And usually you get just enough easy targets to feel good about yourself. Even if you don't win the game, you'll usually make top 2, top 3. That's why we play it. Yeah, when it first started, it was truly like 85% bots in the game, and everybody that wasn't a bot was a new player. But it's not that way anymore. Now it's the go-to solo resurgence type game. And I usually start out with the first few Battle Royale solos. We actually had a Battle Royale solo win earlier on stream. So you're absolutely right that Battle Royale solos is probably less sweaty, but you will run into those demons that don't miss shots. I don't want to call them cheaters, but they don't seem right for some reason. All right, Dinger, where are we going to go? Maybe grab one of these high stakes. So we played online with Dinger a few days ago, I think on stream.
I was muted. It's your stream is up.
All right, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so I have you on a push to talk, so I can keep talking on the stream without bugging you too much.
Yeah, no worries.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your attack map.
All right, let's get this as quick as we can. Probably stay up top. The next box will go up top. Alright, it's down here. Let's get loadout.
Contract complete. All supply boxes found. Enemy
Was just guys over by the buy.
Alright, I think that's it.
Marking gas mask.
Here, now that you killed them all.
Money. Uh-oh.
friendly loadout drops on the way.
There's a gas mask over here marked. Got somebody across the street. Maybe I should keep this gun that we have. It seems pretty good. All right, and just like that, we're okay. Let's start moving towards circle. Come on, Dinger.
You got a balloon?
Nah, we're okay. We might find some targets as we're running through here.
You have a fancy UAV out of that salve that you did.
Yeah, probably just hold on to it. Or you fly it, it doesn't matter.
Intel contract here.
Grab this contract. Give us something to do.
Location of the next gas station and a designated uplink station for decryption. Hurry up.
It's probably not a very safe spot.
Got one sighted here.
Attracted.
Behind. I'll grab the contract. There's somebody else in the street.
Good signal. Secure the area until the upload is complete.
Marking SMG.
All right, so people who are really good usually been playing since Warzone 1. Jay Houston. A lot of people, you know, that play other games move over here and do really well.
Transfer complete.
The gas mask if you need.
Moving
I think
here.
we want to get that high ground.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Maybe go for a car ride.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
All right, so let's go for a little drive here. It's probably going to be a little tough on the suspension. Didn't mean to ghost ride you there.
Soldier incoming. Inbound.
I was going to say don't push too far, but you're all right. All right, so we're kind of like right in the middle of the circle. Jägerman, Dang DP is a beast when he's playing teams. Yeah, it's easier when you have teams. You don't have to worry about you don't got to worry about a lot of things. You know, you're not going to get people sneaking up right behind you.
Scratch that. Got one sighted.
Do you have a munitions box?
Yep.
I don't need it yet, but just making sure you have one so we don't go shopping.
Marking enemy.
All right, come on up on the top hill so you get protection on the backside. And let's get that munitions on the ground.
Eyes up for prize contracts.
UAVs up.
Flyover.
And I do have a munitions box that I'm holding on to, but I'd rather hold mine.
I hitting the zip.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hitting the rock. Got a guy on yellow mark. Gotta watch out for. Precision.
Gas is closing in.
Tossing smoke grenade.
No.
Sorry about that.
It's
I don't know
alright.
how I didn't have a self.
All right, when in doubt, drive it out. And now we're kind of here by ourselves, but that's okay. Guess we'll get the guy off our roof and then push it. Probably should have covered the whole roof. Guess he didn't want the smoke. All right, so we're gonna have multiples on the hill. 3 other teams. Got to break up that team of 2 running down the hill.
Dang it.
All right. Well, we got the guy on the hill we got to worry about. I don't know how to... There's two of them. This other guy is pushing. The other guy's still up.
Very good.
All right. Somehow we worked that out. Dinger, good game.
No, you worked that out.
All right, I think with that, we're going to call it a stream. We've been streaming for about 2 hours and 30-something minutes. I got a lot of loading to do today. Looks like Dinger had 4 kills. That's awesome. We got a first place. So there we go. All right, everybody else, get outside, do something fun today. We're going to send our Twitch people over somewhere. Kenzie, are you streaming today? I don't know if Kenzie is streaming. I don't think she is. Yeah, I don't see anybody to send you guys to. Actually, we'll send you to Salma. Salma's a long-time viewer of the channel. We've rated her before, so jump in there, say hi. Looks like she is playing Warzone. YouTube people, I want to thank everybody that helped